Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Last episode we continued exploring, we did some sniping, we found all of the destroyed eddies. And yeah. However, I want to go to the Couriers Mile because that's where two of the missiles that I can blow up are located. This is a wrong place, but I'll quickly head up here anyway so we can sell some stuff, so it's not a complete waste of time. Really? Alright. Don't recall last time I used that. But anyways, the reason I'm gonna go to the Couriers Mile first is because it's a pretty dangerous place. And I think the game even warned you about it when it first opened up. And so having Eddie with me here as sort of a non-human, non-meat, human meat shield would be pretty useful. I'm gonna give him these satchel charges. I really don't see me using those. And I think I'll... Let's see. Can I, repair the combat armor? No, alright. Might as well just sell it then. Can have that. Can have that. Buy all your stim packs. I guess I'll grab a red away. Have all the red glare stuff, so I don't need that. Alright. So I switch my weapons to try the red glare. Set the ammo to the incendiary. Head over here. Now, there was quite a bit missing from the last episode. Like, apparently it didn't record everything. But everything that was missing was just me looking around for missiles and getting some loot and stuff. I don't, like, everything that was important, like me actually shooting the missiles and finding the eddies and stuff, that was all thankfully recorded. Although if it wasn't, I could very easily have shown you where to go otherwise. And of course there's much better resources than me for this stuff. Now I'm gonna get out the laser detonator. And remember, this is not a place you want to stay for long. Alright, let's skedaddle. Let us skedaddle. Fuck! Yeah! Weapon up. Weapon down. Run. No. Alright, I can see the first one, like, immediately. So what if I just destroy that, get out of here, still in caution. Alright, guess nah, let's not mess around. This is alien blaster territory, for sure. Alright, we're hidden. Now I can actually kind of see it there. Let's see if it'll work from over here, and if it does, that's great, because we can see it right there. Perfect. Alright, so that's, I guess, how you do it. The guide I, consulted said to do them both at once, but that seems to be a much more sensible option. Just go in, get the first one, go out, and then you can kind of snipe the second one. Use 2 of these, get rid of all the radiation damage. And I'm gonna really quickly... Actually, where do I start out from? There we go. Map's so confusing. Gonna really quickly drop some stuff off here because upcoming is gonna be a solo area. So I'll drop like most of these flashbangs off. I don't think I need the hunting rifle. Drop off the Riot shotgun. I'll drop off one of these, and because it does have weight. Alright. I do like how you can leave and come back at your own volition. It's like you start out here, then you go to this underground area that somehow takes you all the way over here. Then you go over, then this takes you all the way up here. If you want to get here, you have to start from, around here. Like literally right here. It's just a bit of a mess. I also quite like how the enemies don't respawn. Game's like, alright, you cleared out the gauntlet. You can go through however you want. I mean, granted, there is a sort of double-edge to that sword, because that does mean you can't farm anything. And the marked men do drop some pretty valuable stuff. Carton of cigarettes. Really should check and see if there's like... might as well go forward. Alright, I no longer need this until a bit later. There's not gonna be any missiles that blow up in the cave itself. It's just an area with a bunch of tunnelers. And speaking of which, I've been watching many a true nerd's playthrough of Fallout Dust. Pretty interesting DLC. It's like Fallout Turbo Hard mode. There's my character, getting slapped around like a punching bag, and he's dead. Alright, the game crashed. Not sure if that's because of VATS or what. Alright, let's do red glare and buff out medics and psycho. Come on. Alright, quick save, stop recording, start recording. Let me actually take the time to reload, because it takes like a fortnight. And actually, can we really quickly... damn it. Good. There's one over there. Presumably. It's probably hiding somewhere there. No? It's moving. See, behind the red rope. There we go. If only Boone was here. With his 3 intelligence, he would make good use of that conductor. Yeah, might as well grab the super stim pack. Fuck. Oh shit, it's a queen. I have no idea what that technically means, but... Wow. Wow.DSP. Looking around. Cave fungus, tuneler hide. One would think the tuneler hides would be worth a bit more. Some strange meat. I know the start recording is a bit off. You know, might be a bit concerning or whatever, but I really don't want to lose any progress. War money. Could've sworn Eddie was supposed to abandon you in this tunnel here. It is really cool imagery though. There's this entire structure buried in this cave made of other buildings. I'll just step into that real quick. No idea how I was able to conduct a physical exam while it's turned on its side, but hey, maybe Fallout technology is just like leagues and miles better than human technology and can account for that. What? Courier 6, you can go home. Don't know why you'd be happy, Eddie. Running low on small energy cells. I guess I can do that. Nothing else. Real bummer about that missing dialogue option there. Like, if I just level up once, I can surely get it. Because I no doubt have a magazine for it.
Next week on Ralphie the Robot's Incredible Odyssey.
Ralphie, hurry! If mean old General Winters catches you, you'll never make it home! No! Ralphie, fly far, fly fast!
Tune in next Saturday for the exciting conclusion. Only on Vault-Tech Channel 9. Eddie? What are you doing in here all alone? And who left these old videos playing? Come on, let's get you into your recharge bay. We've got a big day tomorrow.
Is that what you were doing? Trying to find your way home? Suddenly things make a lot more sense. Yes, Eddie, I'm sure Ralphie the Robot would be very proud of you. Don't worry, I won't let any mean old generals get you. Sometimes I feel the same way. Why do you think I became a courier? I'll do whatever I can to help you get home, after we deal with things here. Come on, Eddie, we gotta fly far and fly fast if we want to get to the end of the divide. I like how much character they're able to give that guy. Oh, drugs are wearing off.
Thought that explosion, that building falling deep in the divide, might have been your work. Wouldn't kill you. Maybe close. Knew you'd survive, but no need to go any farther. You've brought me what I need. That machine with you, sealed in the Hopeville silo. Needed someone to unlock it, bring it home. Now the signal's strong enough. No need for you to carry it anymore. I can call your machine to me.
Why couldn't you do it yourself? Legitimate question. Like, you seem to be able to survive this area pretty well. It should be child's play for you. What? Eddie?
You gave it a name. What was it to you? Companion? Slave? Weapon? All of that. Nothing compared to its primary function. It's a messenger, like us, and it shares our history. If you feel its loss, remember, you could have turned away at any time, gone back home, and none of this would have happened. But you had to make one last delivery, and that's why I knew you'd come, Courier. Couldn't stay away. It's who you are.
You're not taking Eddie from me.
The machine you brought is mine now. It's coming home. I'll reduce it to parts, just enough to function, to be aware of what's happening. What's inside that machine? That's all that mattered. All the machines here, made of wreckage from the divide, and all that was brought here. Inside its frame, it carries the message you brought here, and it'll do what it was programmed to do. Whatever it can to get home. The giants here will listen to it. I'll bring the divide to your home, your nation. Let its flag burn, just like you let the divide burn. Big Mountain Access Code, Ulysses. Command override. Navarro.
Eddie? Ulysses has seized control of Eddie. You have lost Eddie as a companion, and everything he was carrying has been transferred to you, so it's a good thing that I sold that stuff. Eddie! Man, fuck you, Ulysses. You're such an asshole. Like, Jesus. Oh, and I just now level up. You know, when I don't have Eddie. Putting those extra 5 in explosives for my boy Eddie. And we'll bring that up to 60. And this up to 95. And we get one last perk. Alright, I think I'll get the jury rigging perk. It's not all that useful at this point, but, you know, it's alright. Now there's quite a few of these missiles. There's one there. I think I see one there, and there's one there. And if you destroy them, it hurts whatever's lurking nearby. This thing has such ridiculous range. There's the one there. I don't think so. And this thing has a very loose trigger. There's gonna be a bunch of enemies down there. No, there's like 2 over that way. And there's 6 in there. So there's definitely like a few more I can get. But I will have to get them when I get to them. Or when I clear everything out here. Alrighty, some baddies. Yep. That's a Deathclaw. Why is there a Deathclaw? Ow. And there's another one right behind it, but if I kill this one, I can heal up. Ow, you can actually get up here. Ah man, alien blaster. A tad bit OP, but hey, I'm not complaining. Thought there's gonna be marked men there. Still in caution. Yeah, 'cause there's marked men up there. Actually, I'll use a Golby rifle, 'cause that doesn't sway. Fuck. Did I even hit any? Yeah, I did. And it's getting dark. They don't see me. Which is good. 'Cause that means I can just, you know, take them out without any confrontation. Try my luck. Oh, I actually hit him. That one probably didn't. Actually, since they're all grouped up over there, maybe I can use Annabelle. I can do this all day. His body just slides off. Why wasn't this like rapid reloading, you know, done back when times were dire? Alright. Now we're in caution still. I'm not really sure where any others would be. Can I wait until it's light out? That would make things a lot easier. Alright, that's good enough. Let's take a look. No movement. creep, creep, creep on forward. Get the high ground as soon as I can. Alright, so something knows I'm here, but they don't like it. That clears a way down there. And if you are sneaky enough, you can use that to clear out the marked men in that area. There's one like up there. And I fell into the building. Grab some beer though. Make it worth my while. So I want to stay crouched because I don't know if I can maybe sneak and get the nuke up there and save me some conflict. Now in there is gonna suck because there's like a unique Deathclaw in there called RAR. R-A-W-R. So we just, you know, nice and sneaky. Anti-material rifle. Stealth boy, actually, why don't I use one of those? I have 6 of them. Would be nice if there's like a timer that shows how long the stealth boy will be active for. Ow. I'm stuck. There we go. Jackie's computer noise. Swear to God, if I lose one more night's sleep over these noises, I'm gonna strangle somebody. Knocking pipes my ass. Do these slumlords think it's easy running the safety protocols for an entire ICBM launch complex on 2 hours of sleep? It's a goddamn miracle nobody started World War III over low-flying titmouse. Earthquakes. Fantastic. Now there's earthquakes. Earthquakes! Sure, Commander Devlin says they're minor ones and nothing to worry about, but come on, earthquakes! Did nobody think to check fault lines before they built a massive underground missile complex? Your tax dollars at work, folks. Swear to God when my turn's up I'm moving to Canada. More earthquakes. Minor and nothing to worry about. If that last quake wasn't a 5.0 at least, I'm Dean Domino. That's it. I'm requesting a transfer before the whole... Yeah. I don't think you guys transfer. Oh. Well, there's some bad guy down there. But it's not really... Oh, he's up there. I'm blind. And there's a missile. Goodbye. As you can see, I have impeccable vision. And with how often this thing accidentally... I'm still in caution. Which which is just a little bit concerning. Right, shotgun, yeah, I'll grab it. Frag grenade. Action report, addendum. Industrial hand. Action report. Drink these. And given the radiation here, that means the thing should be up there. I'll go back down and use another stealth boy. Danger. Well, ow. Oh. Yeah, they can be invisible as well. And this guy is really fucking durable. Excuse me. Oh, that's me. You ever see two predators in a fight? What if I use a red glare as a sort of area of effect weapon? Think you went over here? There you are. Can't lock into you with VATS, but I can, or I can't target you with VATS, but I can still lock in. Come on, boy. Ow. Kinda wish you were able to disrupt shooting or reloading. Alright, this isn't working. Ow. Where are you? Ow. Alright, big boy. Ah, goofy fucking game. Get out of here. Jerk. I already have a Blade of the West, but I'll grab it and repair. Still in caution, so some other jerks are still around. Truth be told, I'm getting kind of tired of this hiding. You know what, Wasteland Omelet. I've been hiding that in my freaking inventory for so long. Rebound. There's a cave in there. But I'll go in there after I clear out everything out here. Oh, and there's one of those. Knew there was one over here. Now I have no idea who's still alive. I'd rather not there be these guys still roaming around out here. Alright, that's 22. There's 6 in Ulysses Cave and 2 in there. So, and 2 in an area down there. And I guess that also clears out all the enemies somehow. Now here I am going to want the alien blaster for where I'm gonna go, because like I said before, there is a unique Deathclaw. Right around here. There he is. I just love the alien blaster. And there's the other one. Oh, it actually traps you inside, I think. Let me check. Yeah, it traps you inside. That's some interesting gameplay design. You have to be this far in to be able to get the other one, and by then, hey, there's a Deathclaw. So you get Rar's Talon, which doesn't weigh anything. Claws larger and more impressive than those of lesser Deathclaws. You might be able to turn it into a weapon if you find a workbench. And I over encumbered. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna drop the combat armor because it's like almost done for anyways. Energy cell. Don't really see a lot of plasma pistols. Kinda noticed I had some sexy sleepwear, but you know, we're definitely not dressing up for fucking Ulysses. Can't bear that guy's bullshit. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's much else. Alright, 6 to go, and they are all in Ulysses' area. So the Most of the missiles aren't hard to find. Like, I guess there's a few you kind of need to go out of your way for. Especially those two, which, you know, is sort of like a mini boss fight, actually. But for the majority of them, it's pretty straightforward. You know, I probably could have gotten them from over here, actually. If I just did a big circle around. Go in here. Okay. You silly goose butts. Super sledge. Worth a lot, but I don't think I can carry that, no. Same one. Thermal lance, also super heavy. So they aren't friends with the tunnelers. Let that be understood. The marked men and the tunnelers are not teaming up. Email to City Treasurer. Commander Devlin, I apologize for emailing you again, but I still haven't received a response to my previous 7 emails. Once again, we desperately need more funding to improve safety protocols at the water treatment plant. Current protocols are absolutely appalling, and I don't even want to think about the consequences of a failure on the local water supply. Specialist Alan Rothschild. Reply from Treasurer. Listen here, you pinko commie-eyed puke. I got your lily-livered defeatist emails. I ignore them because they made me throw up in my mouth. Do you understand we're fighting a war here against the Reds? And the only thing standing between you and hot atomic Armageddon is me and my base full of giant nuclear missiles? Answer me this, Specialist Butsinski. If the American people are overrun by Kremlin Joe and his Comm cronies, what good will clean drinking water be? Commander Devlin. Yeah, I'm gonna be kind of honest. I don't think anyone, you know, right now is all too happy with Comm, commies, or Kremlins, or whatever. I don't know, starting a global pandemic because you tried to downplay it initially to save face kind of does that. So, you know, from the bottom of my heart, for every fucking American who died because of this shit, fuck China. Crashed. I guess the terminal does, you know, again highlight the fact that America was falling apart because of the war. Like, if they didn't nuke themselves into oblivion, you know, who's to say that America would ever be able to have healed? Fist of the North Roar. Oh, I have nowhere near the unarmed skill for that. Alright. Ow, ow, ow. Hey! Hey! Where do you come from, you big jerk? Get out of here. Good grief. I'm just lamenting my, unarmed skill, and this guy comes in acting all high and mighty like, oh, I'm gonna get that courier. Well, now you're dead. You feel good about yourself? Probably not, because you're dead. Jerk. Like, I've already conquered this dang divide area. I've gone all the way over here. There really isn't a lot more you can throw at me at this point. Killed deathclaws, I've killed marked men, I've ran through tuneler territory. I didn't even run through tuneler territory, I walked. I think hiding is what causes that effect. Note. Marksman carbine. Ow. I'm just having a bit of fun. But yeah, even this little dildo isn't gonna do much. Breathing mask. Yeah, I can afford that. I think that's like what Ulysses has. You can cosplay as a dumb asshole who doesn't understand what a courier is. I really need to remember to reload when I have the chance. Like right now. Take time to reload. So in that, like, New Vegas Dust DLC, or not DLC, mod, tunnelers managed to get into the Mojave and caused a bunch of problems. And the entire Mojave was swept over by dust storm, and the cloud from the divide, oh, who's there, was let loose in New Vegas. It's a very interesting, bleak, worst case scenario setting. Where are you, little dildo? There you are. Ow. That was a rapid reload right there. Just shoving those bullets in. I see. Nothing like alcohol to make you... I scared myself. I was gonna say nothing like alcohol make you feel like a big boy, but yeah, even I'm still jumpy, I guess. Video games. Alright, so I've been in here before, but I know I didn't make a boon comment about that yet. And that right there was my official boon comment about that particular conductor. They don't all need to be. I wish Boone was here, just most of them. I guess you really do go over here. Do a quick teabag. Ah! I'll tell you what. Getting real darn tired of floor-based traps. Not as bad as bear traps, but still pretty damn shitty. I have no idea what's causing the vision change when I crouch. None of them are moving. Oh, this guy's moving a little bit. And he stopped. I'm in caution again. Now I'm in danger. Want them to come to me. Here is Ulysses' temple. Quest added the Courier. Where's my alien blaster? I'll just put on the combat helmet and the authority glasses, let that robot know who's boss. See, is it an ED? Yeah. No? Because that is a sentry bot. And those guys are really tough. Let's try concoction. Disengage lock. Anything in here that might help out? Very easy lockpick with a bunch of stuff behind it. Imagine if you have like really high science and you get cucked by your low lockpick skill. Mine box. Actually, plasma grenades, pulse grenades. Stock up on some anti-robot. Alright. Pulse mine. That didn't work. Pulse grenade. Those last few didn't do much for me. Where'd he go? Oh. Try and trick me, huh? Do the old switcheroo on me. Guess this shows where all the missiles are. So start here, then you end up here, and you go down this way. Then you can go here from here, or you go here and then continue down this way. Some sentry bot just hanging out, having a little party. iBot maintenance reports. Pod 1 inactive unoccupied, power diverted to iPod synthesis pod and main launcher. Pod 2 active occupied, estimated iBot damage 0%. Pod 3 inactivated unoccupied, same as first. The iBot maintenance security system activate, you on proceed? Yes. Don't worry, Eddie. I'll help. Oh. That's right. Not keeping me from my bro. Where does this one go to? Oh, same place. Still bummed about that alien blaster. Must have been an override function piggybacked on the broadcast. That's what pulled you here. Are you okay? What happened? You just took off like you finally found home. An override frequency? So what, Ulysses just called you here? But why would he do that? It wasn't going to lure me here. Ulysses already knew I was coming. Whatever he's planning, Ulysses obviously wants you there. Come on, I'd hate to disappoint him. Friends don't leave friends behind, and can you activate this, buddy? Oh, she's not even worth it. Alright, come on, let's head on back out, and we'll rest for 24 hours. Oops. Ulysses' bullshit can wait. There we go. A flare gun, flashbangs. Have this Riot shotgun. You can have the combat helmet, I don't need it. And these just aren't doing much for me, to be honest. And definitely don't want that. Those are probably weighing me down. And for whatever reason, this old world thing here is willing to accept Deathclaw eggs and Deathclaw hands, so might as well oblige. don't suppose I can grab an alien gun off of that now. Might as well grab these and sell to them. I am definitely gonna have to review the footage and find out where the hell my daggone alien blaster went. That was a solid gold stupid moment. Like, holy crap. Make a new save, although I guess it doesn't really matter. Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. You know what, I'm gonna stop recording and look for that. Alright guys, I checked the footage, and like pretty much right here, I went to the flare gun and repaired it with the alien blaster. And it was like a split fucking second. So there was up there, you know, saying, oh, you know, I might as well get the jury rig perk, you know, it's this late in the game, so it's not really gonna be useful. I think I should have gone the fast metabolism perk, or the robotics expert perk, or the computer whiz perk, or, you know, literally any other fucking perk, because I fucking annihilated my alien blaster trying to fucking lighten the load. Oh, man. Oh man, that is just so fucking silly. I should take out the laser detonator. At least I didn't repair that with a fucking flare gun. Once you ascend this elevator, you cannot return until you end this. If you have anything else you want to do before going ahead, take care of it now. Well, I'm ready. Like SpongeBob SquarePants, I'm ready. Now you can set off, I guess I'll wait for the theatrics. And that's not gonna hurt Ulysses or piss him off or anything, so don't worry. Three. Sure is a good thing these explosions don't set off the other missiles here. 5. And move back a little bit. And achievement, Warhead Hunter. Not sure if it's showing up in the video or not, because that seems to be pretty damn inconsistent. Now I'm gonna make a new save here, not that really matters. I still feel like a total dunce, you know. There's probably some goodies down there, but, you know, it's just no alien blasters. Alright. You want me here? Here I am.
Even in this place, NCR's shadow falls. Or is it just you, Courier, without the bear's corpse to weigh you down? Judging by your shadow, maybe you can't let your machine go. Doesn't matter now. Either way, the Divide Giants are awakening. The missiles here on their way home. There is no way to stop them.
I still don't understand. Why are you doing this?
You've answered your own question, and you'll die with that question on your lips. You don't see, listen, even when it's all around you. No matter if I nailed it into your head like a gift from Caesar. You brought the Divide to life, Courier. You walked the road, brought the bear, then the bull, brought me, following your tracks. And when I saw the divide you made, I saw a second chance, a new way of thinking. My world, no longer the East, and you brought the West in that package, destroyed it all, nearly killed me, flesh and spirit. You destroyed something larger than the bear, greater than the bull. And even when you could have turned away, you brought it again in that machine. You destroyed a nation taking its first breath. A place that could have been my home. Now, I'll destroy yours.
See how easy it is just to, say it plainly? Whatever happened at the Divide, what I did was an accident. What you're doing, it's madness.
No. Now there is purpose. I believe you when you say you were careless. The Divide, the chip, the machine you brought here. Many messages can be taken from that, intended or not. What I do now is an act of conviction.
If you blame me for the Divide, then let me answer for it, not others.
Blame you? No. Learned from you. Both the weapon to kill a nation and the strength to do it. You showed me a road, a way to carry my message. You've already answered for what you've done. Now the flag you follow will answer for it.
This is between you and me, not anyone else.
No. The paths we've walked, the roads, and the flags above them carry equal blame. You walked west, didn't stay. You know the reason. The bear grows without structure, follows a symbol without knowing its history. And knowing that you believe in a bear's sickness and have given it strength, and that gives more reason to lay waste to your homeland. After this, only one flag will remain over the Mojave. Let that one fly, or destroy itself.
Actually, I'm doing a house run. You can't destroy the West, even with all the missiles here.
No need to destroy the bear. Just cut its throat. You taught me that at the Divide. Only need to cut off the supply line, the road, to watch something greater die. I'll turn the long 15 into miles of fire, cut off the Mojave. NCR will fall back, lose Hoover Dam, and leave their throats exposed to the Legion.
Even if you have no faith in the NCR, I do. My actions have proven it.
Your actions have carried strength. If you speak for the two-headed bear, I'll hear your words, even if I will be the only one to hear them. If you believe it should not die this day, then answer me why.
One can build a community, make it stronger. You saw it at the Divide, even blamed me for it.
History has proven this. Our history. And you think that you have this strength? Enough for all of NCR. The West is not at the divide, and nothing you can do can prevent the missile's launch. Convincing me changes nothing.
I believe one person can make or break a nation. You already know this.
It may be that as much destruction has been written in the earth here, you may build something else, as you built the divide. You have spoken truly. There is a shadow of a nation behind you, the hope of a people. Yet it may not matter. The divide still stands against us.
We've already handled everything it can throw at us.
Our enemies gather outside, shadows of the bear and the bull. They will have found their way in, just as you did. It was always my intention. In case I could not kill you, the marked men would flood this place, cut off your escape. If we cannot prevent what comes, then let us make our stand here. Two couriers together at the divide.
Yeah, I don't think you can call yourself a courier, bro. It's, Annabelle.
They come for us. Got you.
Don't get so close, bro. Oh, that was a miss. Oh, hey. Goodbye. Ulysses is still alive. What, iBots are attacking us? Get out of here, bro. There I go.
We're done here. Let's leave the divide behind. If we get separated, I'll meet you above Hopeville, near the canyon wreckage.
Bit of an awkward time for this, but remove the safety catches on those microfusion cells and you could turn them into satchel charges. This terminal has already engaged its countdown sequence and the abort code has been overridden. You might be able to change the missile's target or accelerate the countdown and launch the missiles immediately. so I can put in Kaiser's territory, but I know Ulysses will just get all holier than thou about that. And, you know, as much as I hate the Legion, I don't want Ulysses to feel vindicated, so fuck 'em. Let's get this shit, you know, not going on. The abort code is encrypted with an incredibly advanced pre-war military encryption sequence. You have to be a code-breaking robot to crack it. Ask Eddie for help.
Experiment log 369248/A. iBot Duraframe Universal Interface Override System. This is Dr. Whitley presiding. Initial tests of the override system are promising. Against unsecured or lightly encrypted targets, the iBots have a 98% success rate. More heavily protected systems are still problematic. Military-grade encryption presents a very real possibility of critical overload of key systems. We've stopped tests before any robots were destroyed. But if we don't address the problem, our iBots will fry themselves hacking military networks.
Are you saying you can stop the missile? But no, Eddie, I won't let you sacrifice yourself like this. There has to be another way. If you're really sure you want this, okay, go ahead and stop the missile and goodbye. Eddie! Come on, Ulysses, you little shit. This is all your fucking fault, you asshole.
Hopeville burned, lightless in the night, invisible fires of radiation scorching it from within and without. It is said a man still walked its streets with a tattered jacket, an old world flag etched on the back. He remained there, perhaps as punishment for the scars he left on the wastes, or a reminder of a history he could not forget. For Ulysses, his journey was over. The Courier had been the end of his road. As for the Courier, he turned his back on his home for the second time and made his way back, navigating the treachery of the Divide. Tunnelers and the marked men avoided the lone figure, as if recognizing the Courier's right to passage, or out of fear. The Courier walked until he stood again upon the edge of the Divide, the last road he would walk before the second battle for Hoover Dam. There, beside his feet, was a final package from one courier to another. A footlocker bearing a gift and a message. But that message, it is something for couriers to carry, and for them alone. The lights flickered across the Divide, reminders that the old world histories persist and find meaning in the present. It said, war War never changes. Men do, through the roads they walk. And this road has reached its end.
He's starting to understand the whole courier thing. And I guess it wasn't the suitcase, but I get the achievement Hometown Hero. The divide broke cities, flayed skin from bone, and threatened to destroy the world. But you survived it, and stopped it. You can put a single point into any of your special attributes. You also gain reputation with the Followers of the Apocalypse and the Brotherhood of Steel for stopping another Armageddon. See, I'm a soft-hearted devil. Most people say you're a devil himself, but they also admit you've done a bit of good. And I shall put it into... I'll put in strength. Make me able to carry more shit. And I get Bitter Drink, Courier Duster, Old Glory, Red Glare, which I already have, Rocket, Snakebite Tourniquet, Ulysses' Duster, his final message, and his mask. Alright, for whatever reason Ulysses thinks I'm with the NCR. I don't know how to break it to him that I'm not. And I don't feel like going through the whole thing, you know, just to get the Mr. House one. I think with a House one and maybe Yes Man, it's... thing with House, it's the old world flag, and Yes Man is like Vault 21. But yeah, that was Lonesome Road, the final story DLC in New Vegas. I don't have Gunrunner's Arsenal or, you know, any of the other ones. It's a very interesting DLC, especially since it's very linear and the enemies don't respawn. Which I guess, you know, kind of shows all the DLC have their own... they have their own sort of thing going on. Dead Money was very maze-like, and enemies respawned. Honest Hearts, almost everything was outside and in these canyons, but every place was pretty traversable, and you immediately knew where you were going, and enemies respawned. Old World Blues was similar, but had plenty of more internal dungeons and enemies respawned, and then Lonesome Road had a mix between outside and inside areas and was completely linear and no respawning enemies. As for the reputation, I think it should be based primarily off of which faction you've done work for the most, then followed by reputation. But I guess there's no real reason to be salty about that. It's been an interesting DLC though, that's for sure. Ulysses is not very bright in my opinion. He seems to hold on to the past way too much. Oh well. On the advanced Riot gear, which for whatever reason doesn't brand me as a member of the NCR. Which I actually think is pretty clever on the developer's part, because if you wanna go around in these cool outfits that the NCR Rangers wear, but you don't wanna be known as an NCR member, well now you have the chance to. Let me go back inside away from the music and check those messages. Yeah, still need to do this one. Anyways, miscellaneous. Patient log Y170.
This is Christine Royce, Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Circle. Not going to make it through this. Hope someone finds this message. Gets it to the Brotherhood in the West. Tracked a rogue Brotherhood elder, Elijah, here to the Big Empty. Place is more than it seems. There's a crater hidden deep inside. Junkyard of pre-war labs scattered across the crater's surface, all still running, like this one. Elijah's dissecting these centers, one by one. Tracked him to an old Chinese-American internment camp. Survivors, ghouls, have bomb collars. Robots moved in when I tried to intercept him. Elijah sent the camp ghouls against us both, like walking bombs. Got hit by the explosions. Woke up here. Guess the medical robots were programmed to bring wounded victims from the camp to this center. Some kind of autodoc prototype lab, manned by corpses trapped inside suits that keep them moving. No idea why. Not sure how long I'm going to last. Cut open my head like a lot of the humans I've seen here. Feel strange. Can talk, but can't hack the term. Wait, an explosion outside. Someone's here. Someone...
Alright. Set up camp here after Yangtze attack. Too exposed here. Transmitters vulnerable. Hacked it. Set up remote link so can access it anytime. Need to find spot closer to North Train Tunnel with clear broadcast LOS to here. Canyons are too dangerous. Can't go back to Yangtze. There's that weather station northwest that drew the courier here, but going there sounds like trouble. For now, I'm going to scout the waste disposal site, then around the perimeter of that Securitron plant, see if I can find a more defensible position. VR simulation note. With my dying breath, I rate that I hate the VR simulation so much. It has killed us. Now I will kill it. We've successfully created a capacitance module capable of emitting focused electromagnetic pulse from the sonic emitter. While the physical impact is rather weak, Jenkins fired the weapon at force field and fried the field's emitter array. Upon further study, we found the gun only affects a small range of frequencies. Unfortunately, the frequencies on our force fields fall within this range. The gun was sent to X8 for study, and I think we've seen that already.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. You're Elijah. He met the gods in this place. Did a good job of making them question the way of things.
Do you know where he went?
He's gone to the Sierra Madre. That's a special kind of hell. He won't come back. Someone smarter, tougher is going to kill him. If the Madre doesn't.
I have to go after him.
Not going to talk you out of it. Know what it means to track someone you share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide, he and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
So, chronologically, events in Lonesome Road. No, it would be events in Honest Hearts because Ulysses was still with Kaiser's Legion there. Then Lonesome Road. Then Old World Blues. Then Dead Money. Then the events of Fallout New Vegas. then the courier goes to Sierra Madre, then to Zion National Park, then the Big Empty, and then to the Divide. Stripler 6. Dear Tracy, things have been going well for me here in Vegas. I've had pretty decent luck at the tables lately, and have been able to almost break even. I'm gonna hit the roulette tables again tomorrow. I'm gonna win big this time. Real big. I can feel it. Wish me luck, Mark. And I guess we've seen all of these. Well, some things here. Oh, I definitely think I've seen these from the computers. Alright, I'll just go upward.
Don't want to argue philosophy with you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood, haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the Big Empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Emergency shutdown terminal password Einstein 3.14. It'll take weeks to get the prototype functional if we ever have to initiate emergency shutdown procedure, but it's better than destroying the thing outright, at least until we get the 17 other prototypes we've requested. Silo network security codes. I'm not reading that. Alright, the Ulysses logs.
Back again. Back again. Left that crater behind. Got a few holotapes left. One's from the medical center. The woman, she fixed the recorder. Said it wouldn't last. Repayment for me, fixing her. She doesn't like debts. Can respect that. Payment enough. Just to hear someone who believes in the Brotherhood of Steel. Not Elijah. Different view. Same madness. She answered me on their philosophy, their way of seeing, the roads they walk. Dead ends. Empty. As if technology can solve anything. Big Empty's proof where that road leads. Just like the Divide, and all the roads that lead to it.
Ulysses log Y17.21.
Emptiness here, like the sands of the Great Salt Lake, echoed. The beating in the Divide sky, like storm drums of the White Legs, ran with them on the salt beds at Caesar's command. Cut the throats of the two-headed bear, cut all communities off. Use storm, sky, disease, fire, starvation, and the violence of the ignorant to ruin all who could. Might stand against him. But the White Legs, they couldn't live on their own like most scavengers. Kaiser. Too proud, maybe. Or maybe something there from his past that needed killing. Memory of Graham. Helped them dig out Canaan's supply caches and other secrets the sands hid. Bunkers filled with powered weapons even the Brotherhood might desire. They call these new weapons storm drums in the firing of shells. Taught them the power in the casings to channel the spirits in their guns. Me, they called me the flag bearer. Glory in my hand, in my staff that still bore the weight of the old world, just as the symbol on my back did. I learned their weapons as a means of respect, and when it came their turn to pay respect to me, history came rushing back. Can't escape what's been done. History's there, no matter how far you walk.
Part about the bullets channeling the spirits of the guns kind of reminds me of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Bravo Team Mission Orders. At 0600 hours, Bravo Team Mission will conduct sweep and clear operations in advance of the main force. Early intelligence suggests the tunnels are only sparsely populated by small, subterranean semi-humanoids, which are easily cowed by bright lights and loud noises. Bravo Team has been issued Flashbang Grenades for this purpose and is expected to meet minimal resistance. Didn't work out. Flashbang information. You have found a Flashbang Grenade. Flashbangs are special grenades that deal fatigue damage, reduce enemy weapon skills, have a chance to frenzy tunnelers. Ulysses log Y17.16.
Big and empty. There's something hidden there. A crater. Past wind and sand. So deep in the desert, there's no turning back. Finding the crater was an accident. Was following the weather patterns. The divide sky torn like that. Man's violence, not nature's. That violence in the sky had a source. Tracked it, like following a river current. Left the colors to mark my way, like always. In case someone finds them, learns the pattern. The Courier might. But I thought sand and wind would never end. Came to the crater. And there was an old world facility. A weather station at the edge. Still raking the sky with electricity and generators. And beyond it, saw the rest of the old world hell there. All carved up like garden plots. Had to see what was there. Couldn't leave it be. Things asleep in the big empty. The Brotherhood woke them up. Can't move quiet any more than the two-headed bear can. And when they woke up, it was like all of history waking up at once. Almost didn't make it out. Almost. Left with answers I never intended.
Ulysses log Y17.22.
I walked the Great Salt Lake as Kaiser's eye, then his hand. Mongrels there, 2 legs and 4. Saw the walls of New Canaan and the scavengers circled. Hadn't the strength or fire to take. Too high, too strong. White legs. They were born for war. They run to it, hungry for battle. Yet their hunger is to be a part of history, something larger. Like the Legion, as always, brought them a message from Kaiser. If New Canaan burns, Kaiser might see them. Might. Even the chance was a lie. To honor Kaiser, destroy the history of New Canaan and the way they carry it in their generations and family. Kaiser respects such strength, I told them. That was truth, even if strength wasn't the word. Obedience. You must be willing to kill anyone. Children, mothers, the weak, elders. If these New Canaanites value the generations, that is what you must kill. It was like Wolbus was speaking through me. Use the night, silence. demons and fire to change their words to please, to screams. No need for bombs when hate will do. I asked the White Legs to destroy a people with ancestry going back thousands of years. Another death of history lost to time. The new Canaanites. They supplied medicine, food traded with others, civilization, a hand from the past, not history, but maybe a past deeper, farther than that, to a place where this God really exists. If so, his handiwork and people belong elsewhere, not in this place. Another symbol like bear and bull, with no meaning in the present.
Careful, Ulysses. Somebody might imply you wear a fedora. Mojave Express delivery order 4 of 6. Deliver package at north entrance to New Vegas Strip. By way of Freeside, an agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint. Take possession of the package and pay for delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson, Mass. at Mojave Express Agency. Bonus on completion, 250 caps. Manifest. Package contains 2 oversized dice composed of fuzzy material. Contract penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express package unit. Package until delivery is complete and the payment has been processed. Contractually obligated to complete this transaction and materially responsible for any maleficence or loss. Failure to deliver at the proper recipient may result in forfeiture of your advance and bonus, criminal charges, and or pursuit by mercenary reclamation teams. The Mojave Express is not responsible for any injury or loss of life you experience as a result of said reclamation efforts. 6 of 6. So it's the same thing. Manifest, the package contains 1 oversized poker chip composed of platinum. And the same thing, although they were pretty lean on me when I failed to deliver it. Message, Con Hospitality. Manny, you made the right choice putting up and keeping it quiet. This weasel, Benny's been twitchy since we stole that package from his boss, making me nervous as hell. But when I found out we'd be passing through our way to Boulder City, I was sure we could count on you. Let the other cons say what they want. I know where your loyalty is. One day you'll remember where you belong, and your brothers and sisters will welcome you back like you never left. You know where to find us. McMurphy. Nighttime Sniper. The Manny Vargas mentioned. There's another sniper named Boone who works in the dinosaur mouth at night, and whose wife went missing recently. Well, what became of him? Storage room safe, Repcom, interoffice correspondence. Hi Steve, we finished converting the old generator room into a storage as you requested. If you need to get access to your safe, and the password is Repcon with 3 instead of E. Stealth Boy shipment update. To Robco HQ Supply Department from Sanjeev Rajan Repcon. Man, it's really like a blast from the past, isn't it? Hi Robco Supply. We are sending back two crates of devices labeled Stealth Boys back to you. According to a manifest, each crate contained 1 gross, 144 of the devices. As a result of employee misbehavior, not mine, 1 crate was opened and is missing 5 Stealth Boys. Sorry about that. Sincerely, Sanjeev Rahan, custodian, or Sanheev, the janitor. Numbers and letters. More numbers and letters. Legion raid plans. I found plans detailing Legion raiding party movements in the area and plans for future raids and troop movement from the fort through Cottonwood Cove. Legion notes. I found some notes. Aurelius wrote detailing troop numbers in the area, lists of slaves sent east, and the general communication with Kaiser. Retrieve the corpse of Ranger Morales. Private Morales has asked me to find and retrieve the corpse of her dead husband. His body is apparently being used to lure and draw in NCR troops and slaughter them. Better keep a lookout for traps and snipers. The body is just east of Repcon HQ, and I should carry it to the troopers camped out on the north side of the railroad tracks. Corpse retrieved! I managed to get the Ranger Morales corpse away from the fiends. I should return to Private Morales and let her know her husband's body is safe. Motor Runner bounty. Hugh told me that he'd pay me for taking out Motor Runner. I can find him at Vault 3, and the NCR will pay well if I'm able to take him out. Hugh also mentioned the last soldier he sent to take care of Motor Runner has missed his scheduled radio contact. Mission statement CB03. Temporary password, the better part of valor. Summary, Paladins, Hughes, and Fairbanks, I need you two to head north to the nearby communications array and look for the components mentioned in the briefing. The mutants there have been responsible in the past and may prove helpful. Reasonable in the past and may prove helpful. Communications array, that would be Black Mountain, so I don't think they'll be very helpful. Repair note 3, roll. Rhonda made me angry, so I threw this. Now it doesn't seem to work. Please fix. Mission statement KH792. Temporary password and to dare to do it. Summary. Paladin Razaline, you and an escort are to investigate a military base to the northeast for components we need. We've had reports that the current occupants are fiercely territorial, but it's highly unlikely they have any weapons that can seriously threaten someone in full power armor. The threat level is considered minimal. Now would be the area outside of the Boomers camp, which didn't work out. Nellis scrap metal. Jack at Nellis is looking for scrap metal. He can't pay me, but earning the trust of people with that much artillery seems like a decent idea. No idea where the one for Repcon is. H&H Tool Factory's entry 0725-2042. It's worse than I feared. Henderson sent a 10-point memo outlining the benefits of mechanization and automation. As if I wouldn't know he's been plotting with my half-brother the entire time. I knew he was a weasel dick traitor from the moment I laid eyes on him. Only one thing to do. One thing. And the company, my father's legacy, is safe forever. Cindy Lou will bring him to me, and then I'll make an example. The bastard will learn why you don't cross the house. Cindy Lou can no longer save me. Nevertheless, I'm not reading all that, but you can kind of see what went on. Report back to Captain Parker. You have proof that Keith is selling drugs. Report back to Captain Parker with your findings. I think I didn't do that, actually. Cassidy Caravan's buyout offer. This is an offer letter from Alice McCaffrey at the Crimson Caravan Company to buy out Cassidy Caravans in its entirety, including equipment, Brahmin, and existing trade contacts. From Cass. Carl's journal. This journal consists of detailed records and observations from Carl's time with the Great Khans. Many of the entries go into detail about his opinion of their savage, barbarous customs, and at several points he waxes philosophic about how it's very likely that Kaiser's Legion will have to execute the lot of them. Ranger Station Security Codes. This holotape contains updated security codes for the radios at the various ranger stations located in the Mojave. The codes are useless to anyone without the matching passcodes, however. Sexton's note. I'm having a competition to boost morale. Bring me an ear from every legion you kill, and I'll keep track at the mess hall. Only 1 ear per kill. Chief Hanlon's confession.
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
I think that might be what he said over the intercom, though it was kind of hard to hear when he was talking over the intercom. Vault 30 Overseer password is I love banana 5. Just bananas. Comm station password. This is Veronica's password to the comm station she used to communicate with Father Elijah, former elder of the Brotherhood of Steel. Overseer's password, Sunflower Recipes, Cass's Moonshine, Crimson Caravan Van Graff Agreement. This is an agreement between the Crimson Caravan Company and the Van Graffs to undercut or eliminate all other rival caravan companies in the region, such as the Gunrunners and Cassidy Caravans. In the case of Cassidy Caravans, Gloria Van Graff has agreed to use mercenaries against the Cassidy Caravans to drive down the company value, allowing Alice McLaffery to purchase the remaining assets at a bargain price. What jerks. Revenge notes. To whom it may concern, if you're reading this and I am likely dead, I can only hope that I have managed to take out some of those thrice damned Van Graffs with me. My family deserves that that much at least. Letter to Gloria. Dear Mrs. Van Graff, it has come to my attention that Cassidy Caravans have suffered a number of setbacks recently. I can only hope that these latest unfortunate events drive that young booze hound of an owner to finally sell me her remaining assets. As per our agreement, I have bent my not inconsiderable efforts toward weakening your competitors, the Gunrunners. You can expect a mysterious and sudden surge in sales in the near future. Sincerely, Alice McLaffery. Prison password is 123456789. Charlie Ranger Station Charlie, or Chicken Ranger Station Charlie. Ranger Andy is hoping to learn more about why he's lost radio contact with the NCR garrison at Ranger Station Charlie. So some of these are like the Courier rating, some are just different letters. Big Sal's password, Daddy's Home. Oh, Daddy's Home. Stripler, we'll do one. Dear Edna, lost all our money at the casinos. Send more ASAP. We'll get it all back, trust me, Lenny. Stripler 2. Billy, don't be mad, but I lost all our savings at the tops last night. It's not my fault. I was on a hot streak and wrapped up 2,000 caps. But then I had a run of bad luck and lost it all. I'm going to go see if I can scrounge up a few caps and try to get it all back. Please don't hate me, Sue. 10. To Private Jackson. This is the last time I take your advice. I went to the bar at Gomorrah. Like you said, I got pissed drunk, kicked out after getting too friendly with the dancers, fell into the gutter and puked all over myself before being picked up by some MPs. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the drunk tank 2 days later. Thanks for wasting my pass, jerk. Private Daniels. Stripler 11 to Private Erwin. If I hear you pulling another prank on one of my troopers that causes them to return to duty without their clothing fully intact, I will personally make sure you get transferred to Camp Forlorn Hope and don't come back. I'll be watching you, Lieutenant Asheville. Alright, code for Mentats, Medics, Return Outfit items. Stain page. Not gonna rat me out for what happened in the villa. I'm not the one who laid the foundation, and I'm not gonna take the fall for the supports either. They try to pin this on me, I'll let them all know what's really going on with the construction contracts. William, remote maintenance terminal password to William Ennis from Conrad Simmons. Take it, damn it, Ennis. How many times do I have to tell you? The password for the remote maintenance terminal is T7GFOSEW. So 7's typically utilized as a T. So TTG FO. I don't think that's supposed to say anything. I think it's just random letters and numbers. Toxic samples. Boy, am I glad to be out of the damn suit. Almost lost a few men today getting enough samples together for the eggheads to take a look at. See you in hell, asshole. Hope you're about dead when you read this, Sierra Madre. Read this, Sierra Madre out of reach. Could have had it all. Followed that white arrow graffiti bastard down here. Left those bear traps as present for you on trail. Hope you like them, shithead. Hit my own tripwire. You came to take what's mine? Too bad. I got the last laugh. Speakers'll kill you before you get out. Then we'll settle things in hell. Sierra Madre's treasures. Mine, mine, mine. I don't know. It seems like a foul-mouthed Daffy Duck wrote this one. Vending machine codes. Never got the Stimpack code. Sierra Madre complimentary voucher. Compliments on the house. Enjoy your casino chips in good health and vitality. Abuse will result in the denial of complimentary status. Casino security password. Sheila. The passcode for cashier room security hologram is Miss Frizzle 17. Please don't forget it again. I could lose my job if they find out I gave it to you. See you in the electrical closet after the gala event, Bill. Oh, someone's a fan of Magic School Bus. Oh wait, that's Mr. Frizzle, not Miss Frizzle. Fucking poser. Not really a part of the elitist Magic School Bus fan base. This appears to be standard maintenance pass for Sierra Madre. Ardent Tequila. Vera Keys Partitures. This copy of Vera Keys Partitures contains several notes on the margins of its pages. Most of the notations deal with how best perform each melody. The first page shows a scribble that seems out of place. It reads, "Begin again, let go." Dean Domino's blackmail evidence.
Pretty as a picture.
Yeah, that's some real solid evidence there, Dean. Yeah, maybe stay out of the blackmail business. Kinda suck at it. The password code is, yeah, just nothing really. This, Vera Keys medical report. Sinclair access 301. Subject keys Vera. Condition terminal. Sinclair, there's not much more we can do for Miss Keys except keep her comfortable. Her exhaustion will persist, as will the insomnia. Recommend continuing Med-X Super Stim treatments. This is not a viable long-term solution. The pain will persist and increase over time, and the dosages she's currently taking already carry the risk of overdose. Based on discussions, I also fear allowing Miss Keys access to those amounts of chems may lead to a powerful overdose, and recommend psychiatric evaluation as well. Vera Keys audition.
Would you stop? Such a kidder. This is Vera Keys auditioning for Love Sets Sail. God, this script. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to have the... Is that a plane overhead? Those bombers are nothing but big hornets buzzing around the sky these days. Is it gone? Alright. This is Vera Keys auditioning for Love Sets Sail. Malcolm, ever since our freighter went down, I feel like my heart's fallen to the bottom of the ocean along with my... along with my career. God. Alright.
Just didn't actually, read out the entire script. Might have to throw this holotape away. Verkeys Begin Again song. Verkeys Let the Bright Tomorrow In song. Verkeys Go to the Faraway song. Workers notes. This job doesn't pay enough. Working down here with those walking light shows gets on my nerves. In the elevator, does Sinclair know how dangerous it is to have the elevator locked like that? If someone accidentally trips a dead man switch inside his vault, even Sinclair himself, this whole place becomes a big metal coffin. Lou tried to tell him, and Sinclair said it would be user error. Vault security protocols. Security on. Elevator dispatch to executive suite. Security turrets active, not shielded. Electrical barrier seal vault off. The dispatch to suites and all that. August 22nd, 10 sets of tracks, 1.5 miles northeast of Canyon Entrance, barefoot. August 23rd, saw them through scope, corpses walking around, finally gone crazy, dementia maybe. February 5th, and actually I think we've read this already. Yeah, I've definitely read all of these. Daniel has mentioned that the Sorrows could use additional healing powder to supplement their existing supplies. The ingredients to make healing powder, Xander root and Brock flower, can be found throughout Zion. In addition to caches of healing powder, may also be present at camps in the valley. These are just skill book recipes. Oh. Nope, just another skill book. Private Foster's personal journal. Jesus, this place is a hellhole. I've heard it was bad from some of the guys coming back, but Jesus. Henderson bought it when one of the unexploded warheads went off, and Jenkins, those things got him. I don't know what they were exactly. Ghouls, maybe? But nasty fuckers. Lieutenant thinks they were drawn by the explosion that killed Henderson. I think we're all going to die here. Ulysses Log Y17.17.
Have you ever wanted to speak to history? Just to know the why of it? I don't. Not any longer. There's old stories about gods and men, past history into myth. For the gods, they're like children, petulant, cruel. Those were the voices of the big empty. The past. Couldn't leave well enough alone. Had to ask the why of it. Their answers were madness and power stronger than me. Would take 100 Elijahs. Someone tougher than him or I to best them in their dome. They didn't know why they were there, what had led to that point. Their names, like serpents devouring themselves, cannibalizing their own thoughts. When all seemed lost, thought it was the end. My anger gave me strength to ask them my last question. Who are you that do not know your history? And they awoke for a short time. The flag you wear, they said. We remember. America. It wasn't just a flag to them. It was a place, an idea they had cared for. Once, they told me what it was like to grow in that world. All they had done to lift it up, protect it. They didn't know it was gone. That, yet, they had cared once, before forgetting their history. As they were talking, kept seeing the Courier's shadow behind them, giving each their words weight. History cast aside, a home left behind. I listened. I asked, was there anything left? Anything that still carries America's voice? And they told me I had strats to awaken it, and the one to speak them.
I like Ulysses better in his logs than actually talking to him through Eddie. NCR action report. Well, we'll do this one first. 3rd Platoon, Cazador Company, 4th Ranger, Battalion Action Report. Staff Sergeant Balmoral reporting. We've reached the area local tribes call the Divide, but so far I don't think this will be a suitable route for bringing troops to Hoover Dam. The terrain is a nightmare. We've seen evidence of hostile indigenous life, and the Geiger counters are ticking like grandfather clocks on turbo. Full report when the advanced scouts come back at 2300, but as of now, I'm recommending we abandon this mission. And the addendum, Balmoral reporting again. Looks like we aren't the only ones that had the idea to check this place out. Our advanced scouts encountered heavy Legion activity in the area. The troopers are gearing up to hit them tonight, hopefully before they know we're here. Distress beacon.
Mayday! 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 This is NCR Trooper Gleason, calling anyone listening on this channel. My platoon has been wiped out, and I am pinned down by a goddamn huge Deathclaw in a place called the Divide. So far I've been able to scare it away with flares, but I lack any explosives to kill the damn thing. Please assist! I say again, please assist! Mayday! 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 This is NCR Trooper Gleason, calling anyone listening on this channel.
For whoever finds this, if you find this, my name is James Rupnik. I'm a trader from the hub. Thought I'd found a new route to Markets East. Guess now I know why no routes go through this godforsaken place. Leg's broken, can't get out, and even if I could, there's those crazed ghouls and those digging things waiting for me. Please get this note to my ex-wife, Anna. Tell her what happened. Tell her how I died. And I guess you can tell that cheating bitch I hope she's happy with that limp dick Rory Spencer. Ulysses' final message.
Last tape, last message. In case you best me. If you're hearing this, you have, through blood or word, this message and all that lies with it. It is for you, Courier. If you want to know the why of things. This world, I've walked a good part of it. I stopped only because of you. What you did gave me pause. Long ago, I crossed the Colorado, the first among the Legion to see Hoover Dam in all its glory. An old world wall, yet bridging two sides. And beyond it, a symbol of a two-headed bear. An idea great enough to challenge Caesar himself. Might kill him taking it, whether he won or lost. The bull needs to fight, needs the challenge. Without it, it falters, dies in the dust. Might be a lesson there, in you and me. Leave the thought behind the message to you. My message is this. The destruction that has been wrought at the Divide, or elsewhere, if you couldn't stop me, it can happen again. It will keep happening. If war doesn't change, men must change, and so must their symbols. Even if it is nothing at all, know what you follow, Courier. Just as I followed you to the end. Whatever your symbol, carry it on your back and wear it proudly when you stand at Hoover Dam.
I would, Ulysses, but you gave me the wrong daggone symbol. You know? God, I've had a goof. Oh, glory. Here it is. I'm just kidding. Hey, Ulysses.
Full circle. Walked your road. Now back again. Something else in you needing an answer.
What are you doing here?
A question one could have asked you not long ago, before walking the road west into the storms. Need to be here. See what was done. It's custom of the bear to never see the marks it claws in the land. Not my custom. Maybe that's why you've come too. Need to see where the missile from Ashton touched ground down below in Hopeville. The Couriers Mile.
You crazy? That's where Deathclaws are, bro. I've already been there to get the, achievement, and, What's a Courier's Mile? Is that where the Ashton missile hit?
My name for it. If you have a better one, you grant it. My choice in names won't carry past you and I. Lies along the road, running from the Hopeville silo, straight onto where the ground burns, and wind howls even stronger than here.
If I still had my alien blaster, I might be tempted to, but, as well you call it the, let's not go there, there's irradiated Deathclaws beyond this point. What about the marked men?
That's part of why I'm here. Watch them. If they attack me, try to enter the Mojave. I answer. Not looking to kill them. Save them, if I can. There might be something saving in them. If not, then what I do is mercy, not murder.
The divide's irradiated. Are you sure you want to stay here?
The invisible fires burn here. True enough. Still, to have helped carry out such an act, then not face it. Not my way. If my life burns out here, so be it. Until then, I wait and watch. See what the road brings.
Kaiser is dead. I killed him.
Names die twice to history. If the West thanks you, the East won't in time. Fall apart. Back to the tribes, maybe. Too soon to tell what will happen. Let history weigh what you've done, if it gets that far.
Aren't you angry at all?
Caesar would be history's hypocrite if he was angry about what happened. I'm not one for it either. Seems you just proved his philosophy to him. If he'd been stronger, he'd be alive, and we wouldn't be talking. Unless you do the same for the legate that comes, you'll get no thanks from me. When that monster arrives, he's not going to have a leash. Kaiser could command him. Not now. The bear is going to burn, and burn slow.
Is this where you're making camp?
Not a camp. Vigil, maybe. Never claimed it as mine. If anyone owns the divide, your claim is stronger than mine. Don't feel like adding a campfire to the ones that already burn below. If you brought Mojave gifts, might be able to shape something for the road.
Jesus Christ, dude, I delivered packages here, alright? I didn't construct anything. I just delivered shit from point A to point B. I thought we were over this. I have some materials gathered if you want to take a look.
Let's see what gifts the Mojave has for us.
I can make rushing water. And still can't make the Deathclaw.
Something else in you needing.
Any recipes you can teach?
Depends what history has to say about them. There's a lot the land can provide, if you know the road that led to it. Mojave's got ways of healing most ills. If not, some tribes are usually found a way you didn't expect. Like healing powders. Tribes back west only use Xander and rock flour. There's a way the Twin Mothers in the East used to brew it, though. Called it bitter drink. Mixed up the Xander and Brock in a bottle. Added some kick to it, so your head doesn't get all clouded.
What's the history of it?
History. Cures a wound, leaves the bitterness that caused it. The Twin Mothers were always about lessons. Caesar taught them the last one, though. So that's it for them. Recipe still exists. Legion uses it on forced marches with wounded soldiers. Wouldn't have made it through Crimson River Trail a few years back without it. Losing so much blood early on was a Cazador feast. Enough Xanderroot and Brock flour along the trail, though. The Legion was able to keep pace and get where they were going.
Can you share the recipe with me?
Can do that, and one better. Just enough around to mix some. Here. Might make the Twin Mothers' history live a little longer. You carrying it. When you drink it, down it all in one shot, or your stomach's not going to want to keep going after the second drink.
I got your final message.
Didn't think I'd be breathing to hear you say that. Message isn't important. Meaning is. Had to speak of it, in case the words got lost in paper, ink, or others' voices. Maybe even yours in time. Still meant for you. Courier to Courier. Belongs to you now. Or history. Doesn't matter.
Have you been to Hopeville since the Aston missile hit?
Walk there sometimes. Keep the walks short. Still, it's important to see. Something else to answer for. Occasionally sift through the dust, the buildings. See if I can find some history, marks of America. If you want them, keep them. You've earned it. Nothing to be gained by me holding them. And more will surface in time.
I wanted to hear more about Hoover Dam.
Old world wall, run red with blood of bear and bull. It'll bleed more before the sun sets on the Mojave. That place and I have a past. Owe it a debt, and it owes me. If your path takes you there, know you're not the only one. It's the wall by which this age will be measured, the gravestone of the Mojave. Old world never meant it as such.
I'm heading back to the Mojave to settle some things.
Can hear the weight in your feet. You're bound for that old world wall, Hoover Dam. Maybe not now. In time. Bear and bull shed too much blood there to let it go. Can't stop you from going. Wouldn't. A warning, though. The legate Linnaeus, whether Caesar stands or not, Linnaeus will come.
Who is Legate Linnaeus?
Linnaeus, butcher, monster, terror of the East. Not even his slaves have seen his face. Struck them blind so they can't. Wears a mask. Don't even know if it's the same man. He put Colorado to the sword. Broke the hangdogs by throwing their hounds upon the flames, so they might burn forever in the afterlife.
Why is he coming west?
To take Hoover Dam. Legion will need something as big as the old world itself. Another symbol, forged by history. Linnaeus carries all the terrors of the East with him. He's the myth, the weapon the Legion needs. When he arrives, he'll fall on Hoover Dam like a hammer. Break the bear in two.
Any idea how to beat him?
19 tribes could not do it. All the lights in Vegas cannot. His strength lies in his title, and it is his weakness. He will not fight a losing battle and destroy what he represents. Put the idea of loss in him. Convince him the bear will not be the 20th tribe beneath his heel. It will make him pause like nothing on earth. You do not need to convince him alone. Draw upon history. The past of other legates are not filled with victories. Remind Linnaeus of this.
Other legates? You mean Graham?
Yes. Graham was broken on the wall of the dam. Kaiser had him burned and cast into the earth, into the largest canyon you've ever seen. Watched the flames trail all the way to the bottom. Somehow, Joshua walked away from that, went beyond Kaiser's gaze. His footsteps trailing fire, walking from one hell, maybe to another. When one is ruined like Graham was, sometimes home is the only place left. If so, he went to New Canaan, Kaiser's anger written on him like a book. Kaiser's orders to the Frumentari were to watch for him, find Graham, kill him. Didn't try. Could've. No good would have come of it. Graham earned his life and his nature. It'll kill him more surely than any blade of the Legion. So, if you've heard word of it or seen sign of him, let it keep. Let his history keep.
I'll remember that.
Then there is nothing more to be done. The Mojave awaits.
Alright then. Kind of going through my clothes there, but... Alright. Oh, I need a shovel? Nah. Some coyotes up there. Alright, let's see. I guess the last thing to do is, win the game, right? No, we still need to do this. So I will see you next episode. It's been quite the adventure, finishing up, Lonesome Road and reading all those notes and stuff, and then having a little chat with Ulysses. They don't attack. They know I'm too powerful. And yeah, until the next episode comes, I hope you enjoyed the video. I gave you something to think about, and otherwise entertained you. Take care. Still so bummed about that alien blast.